What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the VintageCraft VintageBeef fence. My name is Wolfert, and we're working on a big project today. So, I got invited into a group where we're going to be working on a nice, big, fun project. Welcome to our Sky Islands. Ah, I can see one of our friends is here. And I am officially back after doing a doggy check before I decided to record. Okay, so we've got, who is this? Zimmer! Hello, Zimmer. This horse has been wandering around over here. Headset, not a good time to do a random auto shutdown. Alright, so, as you can see, I got a little sign here. I've got a build in mind. I need some stone, which I should have some in my chest. They are also working on getting us our own supplies over here. I have some in my in the ender chest. So let's go ahead and get the stuff going. I'm actually really in a good mood right now because you can see up in the upper left, VintageBeef is online. The man is actually here. I'm actually really happy about that. I have only gotten to play with him once on this server. So I've only seen him once before, right, actually on here, and I was in a voice chat with him. Oh, I was so happy. I was fanboying in the voice chat. Not really. So, we've got an island to design here. I want to get just the skeletal layout of the top of the island and kind of get a shape around the bottom. You can see I've got some lower levels as well. So, this large cobblestone circle, this is our size limit that we're doing. We can't go outside, I don't think. This is kind of our limitation. Someone's working on an island up there. I believe Zimmer is working on some resources, or he's working on one of the other islands. I do not know. I know we have another island down there where I think they're farming woods. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got permission to build my own island. I want to see what kind of shape we can come up with. We are going to use parts of this outer edge of the circle. We're not going to use all of it. And I'm thinking I want to do something like this. And we'll cut away that cobblestone. Oh, I gotta go back over there. Because I have an idea for our build. I want to just kind of map out the corners and see how this thing looks. And I will clean it up afterwards. I will get rid of all the cobblestone, and I will have to go through. Technically, this layer right here, all this cobblestone, is going to be hidden. So I'm not really worried about it. It's going to get a full layer of dirt across the top. And it's going to get some terraforming. So I want to see how this looks from up here. I think I can work with that. Kind of chop away that cobblestone. I need a better staircase. This is not the best thing to build with. So we'll do like that. We'll actually let it kind of come over here. Then we'll probably say like this. We'll keep the one underneath the pillar. But we're going to kind of come in a little. And we'll extend it out this way. Probably cut it there. Let's go see how that looks. So separate this. Now, my build is we're going to do a little cozy little cabin in the forest. I think one of the other guys is doing an industrial build, so his is going to be very interesting to see. I would love to see how his turns out. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. So I need to kind of curve it around a little bit. We're also going to have to build a little cabin. I want to bring a villager out here at some point, but I am actually just going to speak to one of the shops on the server that does villagers. Let's do that. We'll just get rid of all of this. So that'll be cobblestone. That'll be stone. We'll go with something like that, and we'll keep it to the edge of the circle. Let's come get rid of these since we're here. Now my pick is fairly quick. Oh, it's I'm actually using my new mouse. It's a little bit weird because it's not super comfortable yet, but it's also got these fun features on the sides. It's actually got a bunch of buttons that are mapped out to the different controls, like if I want my food, or if I want my pick, or maybe I want my torches. Nah, I want my axe. It's a little bit of a challenge trying to remember which ones are which, just by the placement of my thumb. It's kind of cool. I think I like that. And we might do a little bit of a hill right here, because I want to do kind of off on this side. We're going to extend it out. We're probably going to keep most of this circle for this next side. As much as I don't really like using the circle. So I want to get probably about here. And we'll extend it about like that. We're actually going to cut it in here. So let's see. Let's see how this looks. Now, this section I can adjust as needed, because I kind of wanted to get an area that is, like, I kind of want to make this look a little bit like a semi-organic island. So like the terrain over there, I'm going to change slightly as we go. Let's get the shield off our bar so we can actually see what we're doing. Let's do that. I'm not too sure how I want to do this section over here. But really, the challenge to doing this isn't really building the island itself. It's going to be building everything underneath. Can I reach that? Oh yeah. And we'll bring that back out to the circle. And I'll hop down there in just a second to go collect all that cobblestone that's just sitting there. Don't want to be a source of lag. Have myself a nice ladder down to my walkways. But I built these as kind of a scaffolding for when we're doing the underside. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I may not do it today. I may not do it on the next one. I kind of want to get the upper area going first. There we go. Collected all that stuff. I don't think anything landed on the lower level. Doesn't look like it. But I only have one torch actually placed down there, so that's a little bit problematic. So, Beef is online. He is doing his own things. He might actually be recording himself right now. So, I think I want to see how that looks. I turned too much. It looks like we just brought in the circle. I'm okay with that. I think I want to sharpen that corner just a little bit and push it in like one block. And then I think I might be okay with how the rest of this looks. Although I might do this instead. Oh, that is a long swim, and oh, okay, thank you, lag. Let me just come grab those. Yeah, that's a bit of a long swim and everything to get over there, to get back up here. So we've got our kind of our outline made. So now it's going to be the annoying part of filling it in, and we get to cover it with dirt. Then I got to figure out how I'm going to do the bottom side, which I'm going to fill it in completely from the interior once we actually get it like built up on the bottom. Lavender, you've gotten so many names. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I should probably turn the chat off when I'm in here because it's a bit distracting. So we've got our island shape. Let me go ahead. I think I should have enough stone. I'm going to go ahead and just fill this in. Okay, everybody, so we're back and we've got our island filled in. There's not much in the way of torches, which I know is probably a bad thing. But I think what I want to do right now is I want to do a little bit of the terraforming, kind of give our island some shape. So I know this area I want to be a little bit of a hill. So like we'll say right here it kind of starts going up a little. We'll do something like that. And let's see. Oops, not that. Let's see how that looks for our first little hill spot. I could go for that. So we'll cover this in. I'm out of stone. We should have a little bit more over here. I'm not trying to take all of our stone. Just enough to get this done. Once we get done with this, I'm going to light it up and I'm going to be done for the day. Because, yeah, I've used a lot of stone already. Let's see. We'll go ahead and fill that in. I just want to get this hill done. Because after this, I also want to map out like a pond. Most of this is going to be... Actually, I might have to go over to Schneikid's place and get some podzol if he'll let me. Or see if anybody in town is willing to sell me some podzol. Because I think I want to mix a little bit of podzol into our terrain here, and I am 5 blocks short. But I want to do one higher here somewhere in the middle. And what we'll do is probably over here, we will do a little bit of a pond. And over here, we will build our little log cabin. Now the pond is going to be a different situation. Now that one, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. People are going crazy because the mods are online and they are outside the world borders. No idea what they're doing. Not worried about it at all. Say they got their plans, I got mine. So let's see. I think I want to do maybe right here. Something like that. Something like this, maybe? I almost made a pattern with that. Ah, that's kind of awesome. Okay, let's break up the pattern a little bit because I don't really want a pattern. And well, that one does go there. That one needs to get moved out one. And then just fill it in. Now I'm thinking about doing another island as well, but I'm going to have to collect a heck of a lot more resources for that. And yeah, we're out of stone again. Wonderful. So, I think I'm going to call it here for now. I've got a lot of work to do in the off time. And I think next time we're going to come back, I'm going to try to see if I can kind of map out how I want to do the bottom. To give you an idea of what we're looking at here. I can take my little ladder down. Ooh, this will also be a good place to get a view of the island itself. Not really. So I got to figure out how I want to map this out. And as I do this, I'll have little bridges across here, and this will probably end up becoming more of a grid, and that one will probably come in a little bit to accommodate for this. But I'm gonna build this kind of how I want to. I know the other guys in this group want everything to kind of mesh together a little bit. They want everything to work together. I have no problems with it. But I think everybody also has their own kind of building styles. So, if y'all don't like it, feel free to let me know. I'll make some changes here and there. I'm just I want to kind of have freedom to do, I don't know, my own kind of thing with it. I have a little bit of dirt there. Could have sworn there's a lot of cobblestone. We had a stone chest. We have a little bit of stone. Let's take 3 more stacks and we'll just finish this off. But the other stuff we got to do, I'm not going to be able to do anytime soon. It's going to be quite a while before I can actually do any of that stuff. The grass I can do whenever I want because I have some grass blocks. I just got to throw down the dirt, pop down the grass blocks, and let it spread. And then the easiest part of this is going to be just planting trees. Which, as you can see, I have a bunch of logs on me. I still don't know how I'm going to do the log house. I have an idea in my head for it. It's not going to be anything super big, super fancy. Maybe a bed inside, and that's probably going to be about the end of most of it. People are talking about mail. So, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am very excited about this build. I have not really done much recording on the server except for the world tours. So hopefully I can get more of these videos up. I do have another big project coming up after this one. But that one can't happen until after the world border is done. or world border is expanded, which I need to go prepare for. As soon as the world border is expanded, I'm off on an adventure. So, like I said, that's it for this time, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.